Good morning, students. Happy Tuesday, November 7th.
We have some exciting news. 2023 to 2024 Spirit shirts are finally in. Check them out at the Wednesday Spartan Swag Store. They're only $12 a shirt.
That's right, fresh gear for the new school year. And guess what? We have a 4-day weekend coming up. No school on Thursday and Friday. Whoop whoop.
Can't wait for that. Now, let's give a shout out to our Spooky Spartans poster contest winners. It's the 8th grade.
Awesome job, 8th grade. You've earned another point in the Clash of Classes competition.
Speaking of 8th graders, if you're attending the Exploratorium trip tomorrow, here's a quick reminder: you need to arrive at school by 7:30 a.m.
And remember, proper field trip behavior is a must. We'll be showing a video clip about that in a moment.
Remember to be kind. Listen to all adults. That includes staff, parent volunteers, bus drivers, and all adults at the venue. Be sure to use positive and appropriate language.
Hello, everybody out there. This is Smooth Jimmy Apollo coming to you live with another PBIS broadcast. And what we have here is students getting ready for a field trip, and one student has decided to engage in behavior that simply is not Spartan strong. Let me crawling around on the floor, flopping around like some sort of NBA player. This is terrible stuff. What this student needs to do is line up with everybody else and get ready to go on a field trip. This is terrible stuff. I'd like to see this student straighten up, but I doubt it, because this student has been a problem all year long. And hey, what is that? Come on. This is completely unnecessary behavior. Let's not have that, guys. Let's not have it.
Be safe by keeping your hands and feet to yourself, staying seated on the bus, and stay with an arcade buddy at all times.
Smooth Jimmy back with you, and this is not how we get on a bus here at Arcade. We've got to get on in a safe and orderly fashion, and we are definitely not running on the bus and switching seats around like some sort of farm creature. This is terrible stuff. I'm aghast. I'm speechless. Now, what we've got here is a fine example for others to follow. Arcade students being Spartan strong, staying in their seat facing forward, not running around or switching seats or anything like that. This is fantastic.
On a field trip, it's important to be responsible. That means be on time, be aware of meetup times, stay where you're supposed to be, and clean up after yourself.
What we've got here, folks, is from our own cafeteria, an example of not the way we eat lunch on a field trip. This is poorly behaved student stealing food, throwing things, leaving a mess behind. We simply cannot have it. Now this is what Smooth Jimmy likes to see. Everyone seated, eating their lunch in a courteous and polite fashion. Nobody stealing food. That's great.
Moving on, congratulations to everyone who received a Spartan card. Keep up the good work.
Fantastic job, everyone. Do you have a joke for us today, Samira?
Actually, I think you have the joke today, Presley.
You're right. What does the triangle say to the circle?
What did it say?
You're pointless.
Good one. Now for the day's lunch menu. We have sweet and sour chicken, and for weather, it's high of 66 and a low of 52, and a 40% chance of rain, so wear your rain gear.
That's it for today's announcements. Have an amazing day, everyone.
And always remember, be responsible, safe, and kind, and keep it 100% on time.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Smooth Jimmy Apollo coming at you live from the PBIS studios here in Tuscaloosa, Oklahoma. And we've got a special announcement today. I am holding in my hand 3 examples of what we call here at Arcade Spartan cards. Now, some of you may be familiar with this if you have attended Arcade in the past, but those of you who have not, allow me to explain. If you received between a 3.0 and 4.0 GPA, during the first quarter of this particular school year, you will be receiving a Spartan card. Now, let's talk about these one at a time. We've got a silver card here. A silver card will be received by anyone who maintained a 3.0 to 3.49 grade point average for the first quarter. And you're going to see here at the bottom, the ones, the twos, the threes. These are 3 punch holes for you to be first in line at lunch. That's right. If you receive a silver card, you will be at the front of the line 3 times. You just bring with you, punch the card. Any Tuesday or Friday is when we do this, any Tuesday or Friday. And you will be at the front of the line. Now, for those of you who achieved a little bit more, for those of you who received between a 3.5 GPA and a 3.9999999 GPA, you will be receiving a gold card. You will notice at the bottom 6 punch card slots for 6 turns at the front of the line for lunch. This is very exciting stuff, and you're probably thinking, well, Jimmy, who could ever achieve greater than a 3.9999999 GPA? I'm telling you who. Recipients of the Spartan card. The Spartan card, anyone with a GPA between 4.0 and 29.8 will have 9 punch spots at the bottom of their Spartan card. That is 9 trips to the front of the line at lunch. Let me tell you what, the excitement is building to see who will receive which card and who will be dedicated to receiving one next quarter. This is Smooth Jimmy Apollo coming to you live from the PBIS studios in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You guys take care.